What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I have been doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? Okay, now I know I was 15 minutes late. That's why I pushed the live back just a little bit. But that's because me, T, and Really B was backstage running our mouths and stuff like that. And the T in the conversation was so damn good that I had to push the live back. But I probably should have just went with my first mind and just did this as a pre-recorded video and called it a day before the panel even started. But it was a lot going on today. But however, that's why I was late, y'all. But we're gonna try to have a good little show tonight. It ain't gonna be long. I'm giving it about 30, 35 minutes at the most, because I'm tired and I'm drunk and I want to go lay down. Okay. But before we get into anything that we're here to talk about, let me let you guys know what we got coming up right now. So today is Monday. So we ain't got no show to review tomorrow because Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is done for now. So on Thursday, the Chasing Panel will be returning. Okay. This will be the last show of the year because I am taking out some time to put some focus on the Chasing Panel podcast because I do know that now that Chasing Orlando was coming to a close, there won't be any chasing shows that will be out for quite some time. So the Chasing Panel will be on hiatus up until the top of the year at basically January. It will be back. And I just want to take out some time to structure the Chasing Panel podcast and make it a show that's very fun, hilarious, and informative all at the same time. So, the Chasing Panel itself is all about talking about everything chasing, from chasing Orlando, chasing Dallas, chasing Atlanta, everything else. Then Chasing After Dark is we're talking about sex and relationships. But then the Chasing Panel podcast is basically us talking about pop culture, music, all of the things of the sort. But I'm trying to restructure so we can have a good show when we come back in January. These next 2 months, I'm doing a whole lot of planning and pivoting so I can take my channel to a whole nother level when the year starts. So yes, the Chasing Panel will have its last show of the year on Thursday, and we will be back probably the first week of January, if not the second. Okay. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And then on Friday, Bill Collective. I will be doing my review on Bill Collective. Now, I'm going to give you guys something to talk about right now because one of my favorite YouTubers and one of your favorite YouTubers, Alexander Rogers, reached out to me and said that he would like to go live with me for the premiere of Bill Collective. And I think that is going to be so funny and so hilarious. And he's willing to not only do the review of Bill Collective with me, but he's also willing to come on roast review for the first episode as well. So make sure you guys tune in. Me and Alex are so much fun together, and I hope you guys enjoy when we do come together. Hopefully he still can do it, but he definitely reached out to me tonight while we were doing a panel, and he wanted to come on with me to do Bill Collective on Friday. So make sure you guys tune into that. And then over the weekend, Love and Marriage Huntsville is returning. But I'm not sure if my review will be out Saturday night, probably the next day, probably Sunday afternoon after work, because we are celebrating Jamar's birthday on Saturday night. So the review may come out the next day. So make sure you guys tune in to that on Sunday. So with that being said, you guys, it's pretty much all that we got. So let's go ahead and get into the mess, you guys. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty short show. We're not going to be on here all night, honey, because I'm tired, okay? So we're going to start this show off with the very first thing, and that is Mr. Tory Lanez, okay? Tory Lanez been out here trying to prove his innocence, and we don't know why he's trying to prove it because we all still feel like he's guilty. And I really wish that people would understand that Megan was not the one who pressed charges against him. The state of California pressed charges on him, and that is the reason why he's in a predicament that he's in right now. But go figure. Anyway, he's up here doing this right here. So first of all, wait a minute. Why is that in the background? Hold on, y'all. I'm not doing it. There we go. So he says that he believed that his former attorney is still his former attorney didn't fight for his innocence due to alleged orders from Rock Nation, and it was due to alleged orders from Rock Nation and ties to Jay-Z. And he claimed that she told the DNA experts not to perform any tests on the gun that she had. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of that. So let's get into it, y'all. So he basically says that neighbors, to no surprise, Tory Lanez is continuing to give all he can to fight for his innocence. He's now tearing his former attorney apart and throwing her under the bus to the State Bar of California. Now, TMZ obtained Tory's latest complaint, where he says that his attorney Sean Hawley ditched him right when things got deep in his case against Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, the interesting thing is, he says that he hired Holly before he was made aware of her affiliation to Rock Nation. Okay. Not only that, it also, Rock Nation also represents Megan Thee Stallion. So Tory says that at one point of contention is that Holly is tied to Hulu's Reasonable Doubt as a producer, which is supposed to be somewhat based on her life, but also reflects Jay-Z's hit album of the same name. Okay. Now, Holly's daughter, Niana, has reportedly sung backup for Beyonce in the past as well. Tory also says that Desiree Perez, Rock Nation CEO, assisted Megan in giving her statement to officers. He says that Holly ditched him just 5 days before his guilty verdict, and that he still had to pay her somewhat between $200,000 to $300,000, and he believes that his unwillingness to accept a guilty plea led her to not fight for his innocence. He alleges that the former attorney went as fast as telling his DNA expert to not run additional tests on the gun. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Now let me see if there's more to this, okay? Tory believes these things were all orders from Rock Nation just to get him to take a plea, and says that when the alleged plot didn't work, she withdrew from the case on false pretenses. He wants a refund to have her punished by the California State Bar for the alleged ethical break. Shit. I'm so drunk. Thoughts, okay? Now, look, I gotta say this because I'm so sick of folks talking about some free Tory, this free Tory, that free Tory. You paid for this lawyer. You hired the lawyer. So you want a refund because your ass didn't get what the fuck you wanted. That's basically where we at with it. You want a refund because you did not get what you wanted. And now everybody else is supposed to pay for the shit that you decided to do. You paid for the lawyer. You pay for the lawyer. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, child, it is what it is. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, Tory. Get out of here. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Because I just feel like you did this. And now you're doing any little thing to get out of what you put yourself in. You know what I mean? Like, you put yourself in this situation. So you mean to tell me that after you done put yourself in this, now you want to sit up here and play victim? Absolutely not. You know what, y'all? Look, I feel like I should not be doing this live. I can't even pay attention. Let me ask y'all something before I even make a decision. Do y'all think that I should continue on with this live, or should I wait till tomorrow to do it? Because something tells me I shouldn't do it right now. What y'all think? Y'all want me to continue? Because if you want me to, I will. Just saying. Because I thought I can get on here and do this live and just be, just give y'all a little drunken live. But I don't know. But anyway, I see y'all saying continue. But yeah, I just personally feel like he's just doing anything to He's just doing anything just to get himself off the hook. And I just feel like Tory at the end, and then you know what? I just feel like this too, like because the people the people that's talking about this shit, they all feel like this is all Meg's fault, but it's not all Meg's fault because she's not the one that pressed charges. The state of California are the ones that pressed the charges against him, and I need for everybody to realize that and also understand that, because if you don't get it and you don't understand, then you crazy. They're the ones that pressed the charges against this nigga in the first place. So I just feel like at the end of the day, um you only got yourself to blame for that. You the one who was walking around with a gun that you had no business having. And on top of that, people want to sit up here and blame Meg and say, free Tory, Meg is a liar. Why didn't Tory take the stand to defend his own damn self? That's the question that I keep asking for everybody that keeps blaming Meg for every little thing that happened to Tory. If he knew that he was innocent so hard, why the hell didn't he go on, the stand and defend his own self? That's my whole point. That's my whole point. You want to sit up here and you want to blame the world. Now you want to blame Jay-Z and Rock Nation for this shit. It's just coming across like you just trying to change up your story and all this other bullshit, and it ain't working. It ain't working for me. Like you just doing the absolute fucking most at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. But yeah, it's just a mess, So I just feel like, you are a loud person on YouTube too. So yeah, you should have just did what you were supposed to do, and you should have just decided, okay, I'm innocent. 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 So at the end of the day, I'm finna take the stand. But you didn't. So, and I still believe that you did it. Unless there's some evidence out there that shows that you didn't, pow Meg, I still think that you did. And that's just what it is. So let's get into what this other person said, Megan Cunniff. Now she says, I got Tory Lanez's petition, and it's not an actual innocence claim. It says he can't do a DNA test on the gun he shot Megan Thee Stallion with, and it complains his lawyers can't get gun and bullet fragments, even though they've known that for 2+ years. Okay, let's continue. Incredible, but also not that almost 2 years after a unanimous jury of 12 LA County residents convicted Lanez of shooting Meg, people who had the totally wrong takes on his trial are now spreading misinformation about his appeal. Tory Lanez seems to want the people to think that DNA test results for the gun, which were inconclusive, were central to his conviction, even though they were not. And the prosecutor told the jury in his closing that they weren't. Okay? The timing of this filing is odd. Tory Lanez's appeal is fully briefed, and he's known about the issues he now complains about the entire time. So why raise them in an unusual second petition filed after the main appeal is all briefed? Megan has a new album, okay? Megan has a new album, but the filing also may have something to do with Lane's lawyers trying to salvage their argument about his driver's statement that he didn't see who shot Megan, but saw Lane's try to take the gun from Kelsey, being new evidence that warrants a new trial. Okay, state said that driver's statement isn't new evidence. Okay, because Tory Lanez's lawyer knew about it during the trial, but chose not to have him testify. Discussion wasn't public, and Lane's lawyer apparently didn't know of it when she filed her petition alleging the driver's declaration is new evidence. Okay. California law offers Tory Lanez a way around the state's argument that the driver's statement isn't new, as it allows for evidence available during the trial, but not used to be considered if the defendant argues actual evidence Okay, so they filed this new petition about the gun and bullet fragments they've known about. I should give the shout out to the Tails who at me at 2 a.m. demanding I report on this filing. Where you at, ho? If you're thinking about me in the middle of the night, please buy some merch. Megan the Reporter. Okay, not Bando up in here starting shit. But yeah, so at the end of the motherfucking day, I still say that Tory shot that girl. Tory is not innocent. And if y'all feel like he innocent, hop on J Pace since y'all got so much to say. Or schedule a conjugal visit or something, okay? That's how I feel about it. So Tory can sit up there with his munchkin looking ass and try his hardest to get off, and you're not getting off, period. And don't y'all pay no attention to Bando ass in my chat because he only talking shit about me because he know I love her. That's the only reason why he trying it. So don't even bother with him at this particular point. Now let's go ahead and get into the next topic of the day. Well, of the night rather. And it's these two. Is it Tesehki? I think that's how you pronounce her name. It's Chrisean and Tesehki. I think that's how you pronounce her motherfucking name. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing her name right. But that's Chrisean Rock's sister. You know that she was on Baddies or whatever. And for those of us, I don't really watch Baddies. There's Bando, Steve's, but I don't really watch Baddies like that. I did watch the reunion though. I had to see Jayla get her teeth knocked out of her mouth. However, they're both on Baddies, and I saw the trailer earlier today when I was at work. And it's just something about this trailer that made me want to talk about this situation. Now, I ain't going to put the trailer on the screen. Well, I ain't putting the trailer at all up here. I'm talking about the actual clip that everybody been talking about. I ain't going to put the trailer on the screen because I ain't got no time for no copyright strike. However, we're going to get into what Chrisean said that got the internet buzzing. So let's get into that. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character. I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done talking.
Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? Shut up, Bando. Did you hear what she said? She said that when she was 7 years old, Tashika made her eat her box when she was 7 years old. And I'm like, Zeus would air anything. You feel what I'm saying? Zeus will air anything. And I understand that this is reality TV and all those damn things, but Zeus will air any motherfucking thing. Like, they really will. And I'm just like, what the, what? Okay, like, what the hell? So, in the comments, Tesehki says, now that was a season, so I'm glad I'm a seasoned professional because, baby. Someone says, unpopular opinion, the Chrisean admission in that Zeus trailer was completely made up to draw in viewers, okay? And so some people feel like Chrisean is lying about this situation. She says that Chrisean is lying about, people are saying that Chrisean is lying about Tesehki making her eat a box when she was like 7 years old. Now the Neighborhood Talk also posted like this little live that was done. So I'm finna show y'all that live, and then we're gonna come back. So let's get into it.
Yeah. Like, nobody never, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was like mommy always sleep and being at friend's house, but that's it. I don't know. I told my young self, It's okay to not be okay. But I don't know. What would you tell your young? I said, but Tifa and you, Chastity, y'all went through some shit. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nobody never, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was like mommy always sleep and been at friend's house, but that's it. I don't know. I told my young self, it's okay to not be okay. But I don't know. What would you tell your young self? I said
about the news that we got today from the trailer of the two sisters, and my opinion is as follows. They were kids, probably 7, 12, maybe 7, 13. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but due to the circumstances in which some of us have come from as children, we're lucky to even be here. We're grateful to even be here. We took a couple wrong turns. I mean, we were damn near parentless. We've been through holy hell and back. So I'm just going to say, from what I see, you know, I don't really have a great relationship with Rock being my grandson's mother. And I'm praying that gets, you know, and hopefully that gets about the news that we got today from the trailer.
Let me start off by saying I'm drunk. That's number one. Number two, let me start also by saying that Carlissa gonna find her way into anything. I don't want to hear Carlissa unless she's on the Auntie podcast. I don't want to hear from Carlissa unless she's taking off her heels trying to fight Tokyo Tony with her damn crackheaded ass. That's the only time I want to hear from her. She gonna find her way to get involved. Okay? However, people feel like Chrisean is lying. People feel like she's taking somebody else's trauma and making it about herself. I am one to say I would never ever say that someone's lying about being S-aid. Okay? Shut up, Bando. I would never ever. Anyway, I would never ever, you know, unless there's like some proof that it didn't happen, I never want to question nobody's story like that. I just don't want to question nobody's story. Shut up, Bando. I never want to question nobody's story now. Like I said, I don't know much about Chrisean. Like, I don't watch baddies like that. However, I did watch Blueface and Chrisean's reality show when they first had a reality. When the first season that they had, I did watch it and review it at first. I didn't review the whole season, but I did review it. So, it could be because they were kids. So it could be a situation where something probably did happen. I mean, Tesehki probably got touched herself, and you know, she probably, you know, picked up some learned behaviors. Like, who knows? I don't really know. It's very much so sensitive to talk about, but I cannot believe that Zeus is finna play that. You know what I'm saying? I cannot believe that Zeus is finna play that. Now, Pain, let me say this. First of all, when it come down to the Zeus account that I got, I hardly use my Zeus account. First of all, let me just make that clear. I hardly use my Zeus account. My friend Nikki does. And one day I remember talking to Nikki and Carl on the phone one day, and I said, I'm finna cancel this Zeus account. Nikki was like, why? I use it. They be using my Zeus account. So it's like, I'm not even paying for my Zeus account for me to use. Oops. I'm not even paying for my Zeus account for me to use it. I'm paying for my Zeus account so they can fucking use it. That's what it is, okay? Why is he in here trolling me? Why is he in here? Like, oh my God. Anyway, but I just want to know what you guys think. Do y'all think that Chrisean made that up for ratings, or do you believe that her sister really made her do that to her when she was 7? That's really the question. That's really the question. I don't watch baddies, okay? Oh, he make me sick. Anyway, so that's that on that. Now, I told y'all it's not going to be no long show today. So we're going to go ahead and get into the very last thing. And that is Lil Nas X and Azealia Banks. Okay? Lil Nas X and Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks ain't got shit else to do but sit in her kitchen and cook dogs and cats and shit and make soap and all this other dumb shit. Like, that's one person that I would not pay attention to. Because she says anything for motherfucking attention. And let me tell y'all, I actually like Azealia Banks' music. 212 is actually my song. Okay? Like, that's my song. But we're going to get into this because she started this shit now. She started it. She started it with this boy first. Now, let's talk about it. Now, Azealia Banks said Lil Nas X fell off so hard, laughing my effing ass off. That little cunt rag swag, what? That little cunt rag swore that she was the T. Bitch has no bars. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Now, let me go on record and say that I do agree that Lil Nas X really did fall off. I agree that she did fall off. I agree. But what's it to you? Because you fell off a long time ago, Azealia. You fell off a long time ago. Ain't nobody been talking about your music since 2012. So what the fuck you talking about? And you was coming up at a time where Nicki was really in her prime. And everybody was buzzing about your weak ass back then. And I was one of them because I love you some 212 and Licorice. I love both songs. But girl, who are you to talk about somebody falling off when you fell off a long damn time ago? And there was another song that she had called Soda, whatever. I just know it was called Soda. Every time I think about the song, I think about a Pepsi. But that's another story. But girl, you fell off a long time ago. So what the fuck you talking about? But anyway. Lil Nas X responded and said, Azealia, I can never make a hit song again, and you would still never in your bussy, soap selling, chicken sacrificing, botch body hating ass, miserable life reach 1/10 of my success. Love your music, by the way. Wow. Nah. Let me just say this. Azealia, although you have some magnificent music, you really ain't sitting in the same seat as Lil Nas X because Old Town Road alone is more successful than anything you've ever done. Okay. And Old Town Road is my song, by the way. But yeah, that song alone eats you up. And not to mention, he won a Grammy for it. I think he won more than one. So Azealia, girl, bye. You and your bussy soap can have a damn seat. Okay. You started with that boy. You started with that boy. So go sit your ass down. Okay. Now, y'all know Azealia responded. So Azealia says, laughing my ass off, you have to pay dirty little nobody's white twinks to fuck you. I will spit in your mouth, it. Watch yourself, you burnt bitch. First of all, it's very colorist, number one. Number two, don't you sit there. How you gonna sit up here and tell me he paid dirty little white, nobody ass white boys to fuck him when you be fucking white boys yourself? And how you gonna call him burnt when you just as dark as he is? It's the colorism for me. It's the colorism. It's like, girl, you dark too. How you gonna call him burnt? You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking? Look, Azealia is a Gemini, and she's a bad representation of him because as a fellow air sign, because Geminis and Aquarius are air signs, and we get along very well. Azealia is weird to me. Like, I have never seen a Gemini like Azealia before in my life, or have I? I don't know, but she weird. She weird. She always talking shit all the time. Anyway, she says, you have no success, nigga. It's giving buck broke race play Uncle Tom ass eater. Not you begging me to be on your little trash ass song. You mad I declined. Boo, bitch, you're over. Even if he was begging you to be on his song. What does that have to do with you randomly attacking him like that? Make it make sense, Azealia. I know you really can't make it make sense, but make it make sense, girl. You randomly attack this damn boy, and now you want to get mad and fired up and attack him. Like, girl, what? And for you to say he ain't got no success, girl, you the one who ain't got none. So shut your ass up. He got way more going on than you do. Now, has he fallen off? Yeah, absolutely. Even though his song, I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. You know, that was my song. That was my ringtone for a long time. But girl, sit your ass down. Then she gonna say, laughing my fucking ass off. This fucking overgrown twink don't make me release them gay ass photos of you mocking the LA Crips with that white boy you hired on Rent Man. You'll get your top blown out real quick, bitch. Don't fuck with me. Girl, you started with him first. Why are you mad because he ate your ass up like a pork chop and some collard greens and mashed potatoes? Damn, I'm hungry. But yeah, what you talking about? That girl weird, y'all. I just don't know what to say. That girl weird. I think that was all the shit. I think that was it. Oh, why did I like that post? I was not trying to. But my thing is, how you throwing insults, girl? How you throwing insults? And you started it. Like, girl, you started the shit. You should be able to finish it with your lizard looking ass. You should be able to finish it because you started the shit. So what you talking about? Y'all, listen, Azealia had the potential to be great, and her ass is not great, and she shows that she's not. And I just need for her to shut up. Like, yeah, Lil Nas X have done the absolute most. Like, this nigga was a damn, what is it? He was a damn gimmick, if not one. He's sitting up here taking photos of him with a pregnant belly and shit, making gay dudes look stupid. Like, he did all those things. He did all them things. But girl, ain't you a Trump supporter? And on top of that, ain't you dumb? You smart, but you dumb at the same time. You started with that boy, and you want to get mad because he drugged you. You get your random ass on social media all day and drag people. Where was this energy when you was on Wild 'N Out? Young DC Fly ugly ass had you crying. But you like to play like you a gangster on this damn social media shit. Girl. What are you talking? What are you doing? Look. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I appreciate the 100 plus. That's all I wanted was 100 people up in here. That's all I'm saying. But y'all, that's all I got. Nah. If Bando's still in here, he probably gonna talk about my ass. But knowing that Chrisean and her sister is having a sit down is making me want to watch the show. But I don't know if I'm gonna review it. But let me tell y'all, he talking about something that we should do reviews on baddies together. Girl, boy, I can't. But y'all, see, you see that? See? Oh my God, he made me so sick. I'm finna get off here. But anyway, But y'all, that's all I had. You know, it ain't really nothing to talk about right now. But I just had to talk about those 3 things because I'm telling y'all, when I saw that shit on the neighborhood talk, I'm like, Zeus is airing anything. Cause they just aired Tommy telling Bobby Lacey he had AIDS and stuff. I'm like, they just don't give a damn what they air, do they? Cause they know we gonna watch it, including my stupid ass, and I don't even like this shit. I blame Bando. Y'all should put that in the chat. I blame Bando. Anyway, y'all, that's about it. But before we go, I just want to let you guys know that speaking of him, he got several new songs that's coming out. He got absolutely not Bando. He got this new collaboration with Carl and Doobie. I think that's his name. The song called Might Suck Dick is a remix called Might Suck Dick. We did the video Saturday. That's coming out. And then he got his own record that's coming out. So I'm about to be out of here. Damn, what is going on with my damn ring light? I'm about to be up out of here, y'all. And I'm just gonna leave y'all with Don't Sweat. I've been promoting Don't Sweat since July. But he got a new song coming out, and you know I'll be promoting it. But we out of here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow if there's anything worth talking about. And that's about it. Bye, y'all.
Don't shake your ass, booty acting up. Don't grab your drinks, baby, pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your corns like Mario. Couldn't sweat me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team lethal weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Haters see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, Debo, bitch, sucking chain. Bam.
Nigga hot. Don't sweat. Don't stop. Don't sweat. Nigga hot.